The 2026 Winter Olympics has officially come to an end in Milan, Cortina, Italy, and this was the first year since 2014 that the Olympics brought back hockey, and it was a success. USA ended up winning gold. It was really cool, and I love seeing all the jerseys on the ice. And now, here are my official rankings for all the jerseys from every single country that participated in the 2026 Winter Olympics in hockey. If you're wondering who my Olympic hockey team was, it was of course Team USA, which ended up winning gold, which I was really happy. If you're new to the channel, this is Sports Stadium Tours, where I travel across the U.S. vlogging and showing my experiences at different stadiums, and this is a really cool channel. And when I'm not at stadiums, I post daily content on just sport news and stuff to do at stadiums. So it'd mean a lot to me if you could just like this video and subscribe to my channel to see future content and what I go next. And of course, since I'm doing a ranking video, there's going to be a disagreement with my rankings, so please let me know your rankings in the comments, and let's dive right into the video. For how I'm grading these is based off just looks. I didn't actually dive into every story of each jersey. Again, I was actually a fan of every single jersey that was in it this year. It's just some were better than others, and that's how I'm ranking these in this video. I'll actually be grading 13 teams. There was only 12 in the men's, but if we're counting one team that wasn't in the men's but in the women's was Japan, so let's dive right into it. Starting at number 13, I got France. I feel like they could have done a lot more with their jersey. It's not too bad, but it's a little plain with just all those stripes and France on there, and especially with all their colors and history, I feel like they could have done a lot more, put a lot more effort into the jersey. It didn't look too bad on the eyes, but compared to the other uniforms, this had to go on 13 on my list. Next up at 12, we got Japan. It kind of looks like the same as France, with just those lines, and especially being Japan, again, they have a lot of history, and they could have done something better. And I know they can't do too much outlandish stuff in the Olympics with like cherry blossoms and stuff, but I feel like they could have done a little bit better with just the lines and stripes. So that landed at number 12 on my list. And it was actually only the women's team that actually rep these in the game. The men's couldn't get a team for Japan, so it was only the women's, and it didn't look too bad in the eyes, but that's where it's going to land on my rankings. At number 11, I got Switzerland. Not too much going on here either. It's just kind of like the medical cross. To me, that's what it looks like. I know it is the Switzerland flag, but not too much going on here, and it's just on a red and white jersey. Again, it didn't look too bad on the ice, but I think a lot of the other jerseys are better ranking than these ones. At number 10, I got Latvia. A lot more detail than these other ones we've seen so far, but it's not that bad. I just thought compared to the other ones, this one was higher on my list, and yeah, it's not too bad. I like the logo on there in the middle, and the red and white looks perfect with these colors, and it's going to land at 10 on my list. At number 9, I got Italy. I think it's kind of cool with those bars. Like, I mean, I see that it's the flag, but I think it was a really cool touch. A little basic, again, compared to the top 5, and I can't wait to show you guys those later in the video. And I'm going to have this at number 9 on my list. Coming at number 8 on my list is Finland. This is the part of my rankings where I feel like the jerseys just keep getting better. So this one's really sick. I actually like, it looks like a dragon or some sort of animal on the jersey. I think it looks really cool. And it looks like they have a few different shapes on that, on the left side of the jersey. So it looks really cool, and I'm a huge fan of this one. Coming at number 7, I got Czechia. I think this is a really, really cool jersey. Talk about details on this one. The logo is perfect, and I like on the shoulders, it's different all the way down to the sleeve, and it's just a really nice jersey. I like the red and white one, and yeah, this one landed on number 7 on my rankings. And at number 6, I got Denmark's jerseys this year. I think they looked really cool. It was somewhat like an animal or dragon again, and I think just both of them looked really sick, and I think it looked really cool, and it ended at number 6 on my rankings. At number 5, I got Slovakia, and this is the part of my rankings where it was just, they absolutely masterpiece the jersey. These top 5 ones are just really great, and I would personally like to have these in my collection, and they just did a really good job on these ones. So Slovakia, I love this logo on here. I like how the colors all go well together. It kind of looks like there's a mountain on the jersey, and it just looks really cool. I liked how it looked on the ice, and this ended at number 5 on my rankings. At number 4, I got Canada. They actually have 3 jerseys, my favorite one being the red one for sure, and you can never go wrong with the leaf. I mean, I feel like I like the Four Nations one for sure better. They went with a new color this year, kind of adding that black, and the Four Nations one, I love the cream ones, but other than that, you can't go wrong with the Canadian leaf, and that has them at number 4 on my rankings. We officially made it to the top 3, and in number 3 I have Germany. I mean, look at these things. These are absolutely beautiful. I liked how the first one, they have the yellow one with the black shoulders, and then just that second one is beautiful too, with the yellow shoulders and the black jersey, and that logo is so undefeated. I love these ones, really good. It really represents Germany in a lot of ways. They went detailed in this one, and Nike made a masterpiece for Germany. And they'll end at number 3 on my rankings. At number 2, I got Sweden. I just absolutely love these jerseys. I love how they have the 3 crowns on them. It really just looks like a nice touch. I know they use these ones in the 4 Nations too, and they kept the exact same vibe going for the Olympics, and these are just really cool. I love Sweden's jerseys, love the colors, and I think Nike did a great job on making these for them for the Winter Olympics, and I hope they see these in the future years also. They'll end at number 2 on my list. At number 1, I got USA. You can call me biased for this one, but I mean, these are just perfect. I have USA going down the chest, and I have a lot of memories with these jerseys. I mean, I'm going to remember this year's Olympics for a very long time as an American, and thinking of the golden shot of Jack Hughes making that final play to win for the first time in 46 years. So I think this is an awesome jersey. I love watching them play in this one this year. It looked perfect on the ice, and I hope see this jersey make a return in future years. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching me rank all the jerseys from this year Olympics, and I can't wait for the next Olympics, which will be in 4 years in France. And yeah, this was a really cool year. I liked following along with all the hockey games. USA won gold. It was perfect. Lots of content to come out, so stay tuned and peace out.